Hey guys, it's Jillian with another book haul. So it was my birthday on Tuesday, which, yay, I'm 23 years old. I almost at 22, because it's really hard to adjust to whatever your age is, no matter how old you are. Especially since 23 is like one of those birthdays that doesn't actually mean anything, or change anything, or do anything. It just means I'm no longer a double repeating digit age, which wasn't that cool anyway. So thankfully, since my birthday already happened and most of my gifts came last week and the week before my birthday, this week is a much shorter book haul, meaning I got fewer books. However, the books I did get were really great. So this is still one of my favorite hauls in a really long time. And I'll start with the book I got for review this week. From Penguin Teen, I got Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. And I was so hoping I was going to get this one because, first of all, it has a gorgeous cover. Like, look at the typography and her really adorable dress. I had a dress like that, but it was in green. It doesn't fit me anymore, but it's, look, she's dressed beautifully. The best thing about it is that it is LGBT. There's a lesbian romance in here, which I'm really excited to read about. And it's set in Los Angeles, which is the city I live in. And I've read about 90 pages of it, even though I shouldn't because it's ahead in my schedule. But it comes out in May, so I can read it a little bit. But it seems to really show off the funky, cool aspects of the city and sort of the creative parts of it because she works in the movie business, actually. She's a genius set decorator, so she's sort of one of the creatives, the artistic types. And it shows really how cool the movie industry can be, which is a world I didn't grow up in it, but I grew up sort of next to it. So it was like over there, and I knew people in it. So this is a book that so far seems to be speaking to sort of the world I grew up in, which is pretty cool to read about. So that was my only review book. I did get a pair of birthday presents from really great blogger friends, so I'm going to go ahead and show you those. From Kara at Great Imaginations, I got Love Letters to the Dead, which, oh, I just love this cover. I love this concept. It's really beautiful finished copy. Plus, it kind of looks really great. That was my dog. Sorry about that. So it kind of looks really great next to Everything Leads to You. Look at those. Like the typography, they're not exactly the same, but they sort of look good together. They're both very kind of like hipster looking books. So my shelves are much prettier after this. From Christiana at The White Unicorn, I got The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas, which is the bind-up of the Throne of Glass novellas, which previously were only online ebooks. But now they have been put on paper, and I own them. They're in this pretty, pretty velvety hardcover with raised font, and Selena being a badass, and inside are all these words full of pain, and oh, these books hurt, but they're really good. And if you're going to read the Throne of Glass books, or if you've already started them, you should read these. They're set before that time, and they give you really good insight into why Selena is the way she is. Plus, if you've already read the novellas, but you don't own this and haven't read this, you should, because there's a story in here that isn't actually in the novellas. There's a 5th mini novella, and that was a surprise for me to discover. It'll look really good next to all my other Throne of Glass books, of which I have 5. It's going to look so great in my big stack of Sarah J. Maas books. Basically, I'm her #1 fan. That was so creepy. I really regret saying it like that. If I'm better caffeinated, I'll be less creepy. So here's my stack of Sarah J. Maas books, which are going to look so good on my stacks somewhere here. Oh, let's move. Oh, this is treacherous. I can't wait to have bookshelves. Oh, we almost had an avalanche. So yeah, that was my haul this week. Small, but good. I think to quote Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, still good. Yeah, I really needed that. That was Ginger again. Yeah, that wasn't me.